Welcome to Haven Burnham-on-Sea Holiday Village. Join me as we explore everything this classic seaside getaway has to offer, from fishing lakes and the beach to family-friendly attractions and so much more. If you're planning a Somerset getaway, this video has you covered. Today I'm in North Somerset in the town of Burnham-on-Sea to take you on a tour of one of Haven's smaller to mid-sized holiday parks, Haven Burnham-on-Sea Holiday Village. Is there a reason this holiday park flies under the radar? Well, we're about to find out. Come on guys. As I was saying, it's one of the smaller parks in the Haven franchise. Instead of the usual 20 plus areas, Burnham-on-Sea Holiday Village has, I think, about 10 to 12 areas. Now, the park is known for being more laid back compared to bigger Haven resorts, and honestly that's not always a bad thing, is it? There's less walking, there's less chaos, and there's also less chance of you trying to find your caravan. I aged a whole year trying to find my caravan at Haven Devon Cliffs. If you enjoy British holiday tours and vlogs, please do consider subscribing, because that's what I'm all about. There's lots of exciting stuff coming up. The site is very close to Burnham-on-Sea seafront, which is about a 10-15 minute walk away. You've also got Weston-super-Mare, Wookey Hole, Cheddar Gorge, all within a 30-minute drive of here. Let's go and check it out and see what this site's really like. Just a short walk up there from check-in. As you head down here is the main area. This is the main complex. You've got reception just over there on your right hand side, and then also further right, just behind that caravan there, is where you'll find the iconic Burnham-on-Sea Beach chair, which is great for a photo opportunity. And immediately you've got a lovely little park here for the smaller kids. Now, this site has a Papa John's, a Cook's Fish and Chips, Burger King, and their flagship pub, the Mash and Barrel. Now, Cook's Fish and Chips, I'm going to say it again, like I say at all the parks, this one again is very poorly rated. I recommend going into Burnham-on-Sea, a 10-15 minute walk away, and heading to Brit Chip instead. That's really good there. And then you can enjoy your chips on the seafront. The park itself, it's a decent sized park. There's trees and plants everywhere you look. Everything's spotless. The staff have worked really hard to maintain this. It hasn't long opened for the new season. Now, just on your right hand side also, we've got the mini market. You can get some little bits, some Haven merchandise, your beach goods, and then just some regular stuff like canned foods and stuff like that. And just ahead of us is the main complex area where we'll find the arcades, etc. Let's go check it out now. So we're here at the main entrance, and we have an indoor pool, an outdoor pool, the boating lake, and then you'll also find some fishing lakes as well. We're going to check it all out in the video. I'll show you everything, all the main bits that there is to see for you to enjoy your holiday. As you walk in, you can see the iconic Burnham-on-Sea lighthouse. Now, that is iconic because it's actually the smallest working lighthouse in the UK. I really do like it here, how there's like little nods to Burnham-on-Sea, all these little pictures and stuff you can see dotted around. And then we have the creative studio. This is where you can do things like pottery painting, finger painting, etc. too. The Funworks arcade is actually a really decent size. It looks like it's set in two different parts opposite each other. It's got everything you can want. You've got your 2p machines, grabbing machines, basketball hoops. At the end of this side is the food court. It is a small food court, and again, this is where you'll find Papa John's and Burger King. Lovely and clean, decent size. And in front of us also is the owner's lounge. That's exclusive to caravan owners in the park. They've even got a snooker table. And a cool little feature they have at Haven Burnham-on-Sea is they have a play card. So you can actually grab a card, I believe it's £1 per credit, and then most of these machines are £1 to £2 to go. You can just take the cards, top up, and then the kids can go and play to their heart's content until your money runs out. And just opposite the Mash and Barrel is the Players Lounge. This is the over 18 section. So you can see what games they got on here. The live lounge is upstairs where the entertainment is, but luckily there's a lift, so the site is completely accessible if you have mobility issues. And just before you go into the live lounge, it shows you what is on during the week. We have Dino Detectives, a Make-A-Bear Party, Bingo Bonanza. Bingo Bonanza is really fun. I tried that at Haven Kent Coast and it's a good laugh. This is one of the smaller live lounges I've seen across my Haven Park visits. If you've never done a Haven holiday before, this is where they have all the entertainment on the evenings and during the days. You'll need a play pass to access this area on a night, and there is security on the doors. They have things like bingo games, competitions in here, etc. And also this is where the Seaside Squad will entertain the kids and they can do meet and greets, etc. It's a really nice space, I like it. And just up this ramp again, wheelchair accessible, is the bar. There's a couple of gambling machines here too. I think the lights on the ceiling are lovely. At the top by the bar are these lovely bay seats. They're really, really comfortable. It has a lovely outdoor terrace with a few seats overlooking the outdoor pool, which I will show you in a minute. You might have to fight over these seats in the summer. It's a cracking space, this is. It really, really is. And now just inside the arcade is the Mash and Barrel, which is Haven's flagship pub. But the majority of these are changing into Wetherspoons. I'm not sure if this one will or not. And just inside here, we've got a food menu. On the food menu, we have things like top deals, kids eat for £1, 2 mains for 20 quid, 2 adult roasts for £20, a burger and a free pint, etc. There's plenty of good deals on in there. There's a sports bar section at the back with a projector screen. This is a more than adequate sized Mash and Barrel given the size of the park. If you follow the Mash and Barrel pub up this ramp, it leads you to the awesome outside, and I mean it's really, really awesome. There's so much for the kids to do here. The pool is just through there, but I'm not going to film it because obviously it's full of children. So what I'll do is I'll overlay a photo and I'll show you the pool, the size of the pool. It is a very decent pool and there's a really good flume in there as well, and it's heated too. And then also outside is the fantastic outdoor pool. Now this is only open during the May, August bank holidays and also the 6 weeks holidays, but I think you can agree it's really good. Now along here usually they have sun lounges for the parents, so you can just chill out, grab a drink, relax while the kids play in the pool, and then there's a little splash zone as well for the smaller kids just over there. Haven Burnham-on-Sea Holiday Village is a good sized park, so therefore it does have one of their famous adventure villages. So we have a Haven cart hire here, and just over there we have mini golf. I will overlay some prices on the screen as we walk around. The mini golf here is a pretty decent size and it's really nicely landscaped. You've got the box spot on the right hand side with some nice outdoor seating, and there's also a stage. In the spring and summer when the weather's nice, you'll have the Haven blue coats out here entertaining the families. We have a climbing wall, and on the opposite side of that we have a big jump. They're pretty standard in all Haven parks regardless of the size. We've got a small aerial adventure, bungee trampolines, a nice clay tennis court.
I can see Daddy.
As you can see, there's just loads and loads to do. There's a couple of play areas for the kids. It completely blows Carla Grant out of the water. Seriously guys, go back and watch that video and compare Carla Grant to this, and I think you'll be shocked. And then you've got an all-weather sports court here. They have basketball, football games, and I think actually this is where they most likely do their Nerf training on here, because obviously it's a lot safer. These are open come rain or shine. And then we have this sports range where you can do archery sessions. As you can see behind me, Haven Burnham-on-Sea is actually situated around two gorgeous fishing lakes. One is 2.4 acres and the other I believe is 4, and you can even do some fishing here. You can catch fish like bream, tench, carp, the lot, but there are regulations in place and you do need to throw them back in once you're done. And also on these lakes somewhere in the summer you can even hire pedalos too. It's just such a gorgeous, serene and tranquil spot. Just look at it. It's gorgeous. Apparently there's some night fishing huts around here somewhere, so if you fancy a bit of night fishing, Haven Burnham-on-Sea has got you covered. And these here are the lakeside lodges that overlook the lake, and as you can see there's lots of wildlife about. You've got geese, ducks, all different types of birds. It really is a beautiful place to come just to relax and maybe have a picnic in the summer. This is the beach access to Burnham Beach, and you can find it just off Avalon Way and also Glastonbury Way on your map, so it's really easy to find. Now it is gated as you can see, and you need a code. Now the code can be found on your caravan keys, so you put your code in and you can come and go as you please. Now the beach itself is very, very tidal. It sits on the Bristol Channel, which I've said previously on the channel, and the tide can go out up to a mile, as it's the second largest tidal system in the world, second only to the Bay of Fundy in Canada. So it exposes really dangerous mudflats. So seriously, if you're going to go out, be extremely careful. I wouldn't recommend using this beach. I think it's best if you go to Weston-super-Mare. It's a lot safer and there's a much nicer beach just there. That's the tour of Haven Burnham-on-Sea Holiday Village. Should you visit? In my opinion, absolutely. Yes, it's one of the quieter parks compared to the likes of Devon Cliffs and Haven Kent Coast, but there's loads to do here. It's good for a relaxed stay, but then also there's enough for families to keep them occupied too. I highly recommend you come. The beach isn't great, to be honest, but again, it's very conveniently located to Wookey Hole, Weston-super-Mare and Minehead too. Now if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, subscribe for more, and you can see some more holiday tours right here. Until next time guys, take care.